Morning. Hold it right there. Turn around. Come back over here. It's good morning, sir, now? What happened before? Before, you and I would greet each other like this. I'd say something cheesy but affectionate like, "Good morning, beautiful. Hello, princess. Good morning, sweet girl." You would retort with something like, "Good morning, sir. More coffee for your day?" Like you were pretending to pander to me. I always look forward to that in my day. You didn't respond to me saying, "Good morning, good girl." What happened? Talk. Unless you don't want to talk about it. I can catch a hint. Okay. And was he... Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, tell me about Mr. Handsome here. I mean, so far it sounds like everything went well. And how is that not well? Dear, just because that doesn't usually happen to you doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means that you're unfamiliar with it, doesn't it? Okay. That I can get. Uncomfortable is uncomfortable. But you still exchange numbers, though? No? Then what happened? And how long have you had trouble texting him? That explains yesterday. You know, it is pretty common for a lot of people not to text a day after meeting them. Or call. Hey, look at me in the eyes. Sweet girl. If you don't think it's something normal to happen to you, let me put it this way. Most guys don't want to flirt with girls anymore. Most guys don't trust that HR is going to get on their back if they say so much as a compliment at work. Which, funny enough, I thought Eileen got to you too. We can talk about that another time. Point being is that you had a good conversation. That right there counts for something. Plus, you and your little button nose right there deserve that kind of good talk. And I think Mr. Handsome had some good taste if he was hitting on you. I can still compliment you, can I? Good. Just making sure. Outside of work, probably. No. It was... yeah. So, one day, I go into work, and to my surprise, my boss wants me to meet in his office. I think, well, this can't end good. Boss never calls you to the office unless you're getting a promotion or you're getting a discipline. And I was not due for promotion anytime soon. Sure enough, sits me down, closes the door. Might as well have locked it if he wanted it. Would have felt about as insecure as if he had. Either way, sits me down and starts talking about how apparently paying unwarranted compliments and touching girls either through handshakes or even just on the arm or on the shoulder, I should say, is inappropriate if they don't approve of it. He accidentally started to say, "Well, no, there was that one time and he stopped himself. I know. But to my knowledge, I don't go around complimenting girls in this office. I don't really get handsy with anybody. You're the only one I've ever been that intimate with. If you want to call that intimate. Well, no, they apparently heard it from two sources that I've been making girls feel uncomfortable by being excessively complimentary, I think they put it. Placing my hands on the shoulders, and I think one time they said on the hips, just to move a girl out of the way. I don't know who the other girl was that submitted the report, but I don't think Eileen from accounting really liked seeing you and I get this intimate. Well, such is the life of an office, apparently. I mean, if you want to submit a report, by all means, I won't stop you, but do you really think that's going to solve anything? No. No, don't ever say that. I do actually appreciate that. I appreciated you listened, and I'm more than sure that Mr. Handsome appreciated that too. Did he listen to you? That's good. That's really good that he listened. It's always a good quality to have. I'm not changing the topic back to you, sweet girl. Just making sure that my sweet little songbird and all of her many names here is getting to sing her song to its entirety. Was there anything else on that beautiful little mind of yours? I have heard that. Oh gosh. I have heard people say, why aren't we dating? I know. Every year it's the same deal, especially when they hire newcomers. They see us and think that we're a couple. I know. Two people can be in the same room and just be platonic. My sister's really big into light novels and fan fictions. I used to say a guy and a girl can be in the same scene and not be in love. Now I have to say it for just two people, because you never know who people are going to ship. I think each year they always expect us to ask each other to some kind of Christmas event, Halloween, or what have you may. Speaking of which, you going with anybody? Yeah, this weekend. Come on. If not for anyone, can't you have a little fun? Even just yourself? Personally speaking, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty well acquainted with the subject. Just you is just fine. Just mighty fine. And that smile could always light up a room. It's going to be a dark-themed Halloween party. I think we could do it with a few more lights. Care to light up our world with that sweet smile? How about this? Why don't you and I go? As a date. Yes. If we've been friends this long, and I don't see this ending wrong in any way, because honestly, I would never regret meeting you. I'd never regret spending time with you. I've never, ever regretted being around you. Why don't we just test it out? Like a date. I'll show up, I'll pick you up, treat you to a nice, gentlemanly 3-course meal, buy you a few drinks, dance with you for the night, take you home, call it a good night. And with spending the night with a 6'4" muscular former fitness model, and checking in on him at work where he wears a collared shirt and tie, be so bad? Plus, you don't even know what costume I'm going to be wearing. We can talk about matching costumes when we're dating. But let's just go on a date. No strings attached. I can't be the only one who's got to be a little curious. There's that smile again. I didn't even notice this, but your eyes really do light up when you're in a better mood. Well, it's an honor. That could be the light in your eyes. I won't go that far. But I'm glad to make you happy. So, sweet girl, before I take you out, if we're going to give this a try, and before we walk into that building, would you care to try one little test drive? One date sample. What kind indeed? I'll give you a hint. It involves not just seeing this bright white smile, the one that you love to compliment so much, but where's the harm in giving it a taste? Close your eyes, if you're at least a little curious. Keep them closed. What was that? I did say it was just a sample. But, shh. I'm just going to keep a finger on those lips for just a moment. Why don't you place your hands on my shoulders? There's a few seams where the muscles are. I've been told that they're meant for a woman's hands. Perfect fit. See? If I place my arm around your waist, pull you in. Hello, yes. This is Dan. Right. I'm almost on my way up. Be there in 5. Bye. I guess you'll have to deal with that for now. This weekend. And hey, if the weekend goes really well, maybe my boss won't interrupt us. I'll tell you what the full deal is like. For now, turn your head just like that. See you this weekend, sweet cheeks.